Woo! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the concession stand. It seems like we got two games, not just one, two games doing like damage control to some extent. Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact. But let's get this one out the way because you already know why. They're already saying what they have to say just with this image. Increased original resin cap and optimized artifact custom configurations. Your traveler's developed discussions arrived, which is optimization that will be released in 4.7, which is their next update for the game, in which they first described that the original resin cap will be increased to 200, which is currently at 160, and when the game launched it was 120, and the region time is still 8 minutes. So therefore, if we do 200 times 8, that's 1600 minutes. And then about minutes in a day, because there's 60 in an hour and 24 hours. And if we do 60 times 24, that's 1440. So there is an issue here, because a lot of us, even including me, back when I used to make Genshin content, have asked, why can't you guys just speed up the regeneration rate to 6 minutes instead of 8? Because now it's literally going to take longer for your resin to cap out than it is for an entire day to pass. So if you do 1600 minus 1440, that's 160 minutes. And then if we do 160 divided by 8, so that's about 20. So realistically, you have 180 resin to use in a day, because 200 minus 20. If they just, all they had to do was just make it 6 minutes, because 200 times 6 is 1200. So that means there's 240 minutes. That means there would be it would only take 20 hours with that cap if it was 6 minutes. But now it has to take longer. 2 hours and 40 minutes past the day. Truly unfortunate. Only benefit being that you can condense all your resin at one time if you have no condensed resin. And then just some enhancement material. Just inventory storage increases. So now you have right under 100,000 instead of right under 10,000 for enhancement mats. And then stuff like forging ores, character materials, and yeah, that's a bad sign. Forging ores, character EXP materials, artifact enhancement materials, unknown cap increase, ingredient cap from 2k to right under 10k, and then friend cap increased to 100 from, I don't remember what it's at right now. And they're improving the fast equip system. Now you will be able to custom configure specific stats that you want on each piece before the fast equip can happen, so that you can put more meaningful artifacts on your characters. Not really, just a small little QOL saver. That's actually this one I actually messed with, even though I'm not. But you can't necessarily call this too much quality of life. This is making like 20 resin more a day is not gonna do much realistically. Even though it's like that adds up, and it's like you can do one more domain run a day. Be farming for your talents or for weapon mats or another ley line. But that's that. Wuthering Waves. It has had a bit of a rocky start. Like, upon launch, there were quite a bit of issues upon launch, and they gave us a standard banner multi compensation. Let me pull up the game real quick and show the actual listing. Alright, so now that we're in the game, and yes, I have already spent money, and yes, I'm in— what the— wait a minute. Why was there a— wait, it's gone. How am I supposed— I got no words for that. Anyways, Here it is. Numerous player feedback on a variety of issues, including login timeouts, lagging, and heating problems, frame drops, blurred screens, localization quality concerns, abnormal display on certain Android models, game crashes, and force quits. 8 things that they pointed out. Our team is actively investigating these issues, and it's token of gratitude for patience. Issue 10 illustrious sites included fixes some of the most urgent issues with the broadest impact, which were specifically login failures and overheating in an emergency patch. And then they're just consistently rolling out emergency patches to get what needs to be fixed as fast as possible instead of waiting for one big update to get it all done, because the game just dropped. They want people to stay, so they're going to fix stuff as fast as they possibly can. So that's part 1. Part 2, they have news regarding future plans for just overall game improvements, plus obviously fixing the bugs and issues that they have mentioned. First, we plan to make every type of story content skippable in future updates, giving you more control over your gameplay. Most of the story content will become skippable in an upcoming update, because so far the story has not necessarily caught a lot of people's good side. It's the best way I can put it. Even more so with the English dubbing, because of what even like Hoyo has been doing. It's like they've been trying to step up the game in general. So there was some of a bit more higher expectation for Wuthering's English to actually be like half decent, but it fell short on that end. A lot of people, including me, switched over the language, fixed one issue, but just it's not engaged. The story itself just was not the most engaging for most of it, for what's currently out right now. And then also the length of some of the quests feels a little too long for the amount of rewards it gives, mainly EXP based. But that's number 1. Number 2, the companion story for Yinlen will be available in game soon. Hopefully they step up the storytelling. I'm hoping it's good because I'm going to be pulling for this character. Third, we will further enhance the in-game combat experience for more satisfying gameplay, because there are a lot of people that are just only looking at it visually, possibly not playing a lot of hack and slash type games, and seeing that from their perspective that the combat looks spammy and just click mashy, especially considering that the parry is literally based off of timing your basic with the enemy's attacks, and which can be abused a decent amount of time by just spamming your basic. And that's only one thing specifically about it. And the biggest, important, I don't even know what to call it, just what the fuck moment. We will be giving out 10 Radiant Tides, which is limited currency, and a free custom 5-star standard resonator voucher as a token of gratitude for your support. So a limited multi and another free standard banner 5-star. Because we get one from the starter banner, which only costs 40 illustrious sides because the 5 multis are discounted. And then a selector banner, which costs 80 illustrious sides at max. And once you get the selected standard banner 5-star, the banner goes away. And now we're about to get a third standard character for absolutely free. Like, this is a very hard start to beat. So safe to say that Kuro has damage control basically dang near in the bag, depending on how fast they're able to roll all these fixes and changes out. And then also how fast they'll be able to start making improvements to the overall storytelling. It's like they're still on a strong start combat-wise, and seeing that they still want to make improvements on that shows that they don't want to stagnate whatsoever, and they just want to keep making improvements to keep players engaged. And it's rare to see this kind of like big response and compensation like this from a gacha company. So it's like, I really do mess with that. Like, props to Kuro on this. That's all I got to say. I need to get these dailies done, so that's all from me. If you found any of this information helpful, or any of my insights helpful, leaving a like would be greatly appreciated, because I want to make more Wuthering Waves content, because this channel's called Sugarry Plays Gacha. There's only been really one specific gacha. I gotta up the catalog, so to speak. And then subscribing, obviously, that would help even more. And then also join up on the Discord, discord.gg/express because there is a chance that there may possibly be a giveaway going on. So that's all I got to say. The concession stand is closed. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.